If you need to sync public folder contacts to a specific list of target recipients, that's easily done using either the Personal Edition or the Enterprise Edition of CirrusSync. Here we're at the main dashboard of the Enterprise Edition, and if you are unable to arrive at this screen, it might be that you have not yet been granted status as Global Administrator, which you need in order to run the Enterprise Edition. Just to give a quick tour of this main screen, at the upper left are some useful metrics showing the recent sync history, which mailboxes have been updated. And on the right, you have sync controls and scheduling. We're going to zero in at the left on contact lists or sync operations. Click the plus sign, and that starts the process of establishing a new sync. Here, the application is asking you for the source. Of course, it's a public folder, so clicking that brings up the hierarchy of public folders. It's going to look different in your company, reflecting your public folder structure. We're going to navigate down to the desired source list, which is called Customers. Go over to the right and click the blue box, which saves it as your source. Now we get to choose the target mailboxes, and we'll pick the sales distribution list, a logical group to receive the customer list. And in addition, let's add a test user. That's sometimes a useful thing to do. You might even start with only a test user for your initial run on this. Type in the first letter of a name. That brings up this user. We'll add that person. And here you might bring up your Outlook just to see the subfolder structure. There's one called Contacts. There's another one called Gal. Returning to CirrusSync, we'll click Next and save those as our targets. And then we get to give this customer, this contact list or sync operation, a name. We'll call it Customers to Sales. Carrying out the sync would normally put the contacts into a subfolder called Contacts, but in order to not mingle the customer list with personal contacts that are probably already on every smartphone of your sales team, let's create a new subfolder by clicking the plus sign, and we'll call it Customers. Again, go to the upper right, click Save, and you can see that we've successfully created a syncing of public folder. Right now it shows 0 here because 0 contacts have been synced, and there are going to be 6 targets, 5 in the sales list plus our test subject. Now return to the main dashboard, and you can go ahead and initiate the sync, clicking here, Sync Now. And you can see that that starts the process of syncing. If we go back to contact lists and click View, you can see that 248 contacts are being synced to 6 targets. Now there's another very useful way to verify that the sync took place successfully. Bring up Outlook. In your case, it'll be presumably your Outlook, and you'll see that a new subfolder called Customers has been created and has the updated contacts in it. You can also take a look at your smartphone address book, and you'll find the same contacts there. Return to the dashboard, and let's point out a useful feature here, which is automatic scheduling. So you have the option of daily, weekly, or monthly. You can even pick specific days of the weeks and of course the time of day or night. Go ahead and save that, and from now on it's going to run these specific days of the week at 1:30 a.m. And it's just that easy to sync public folder contacts using CirrusSync. You can either learn more by going to our website and leaving your contact information. We'll get back in touch with you promptly to answer any questions, or go right ahead and try the application, and you should be up and running, syncing your public folder contacts to smartphones in 5 minutes or less.